You need to work on silencing male voices because you give one of them a mic and here they go.
What's good, y'all? I'm Bobby off doing podcast.
I'm Doggy.
I'm Aman.
Same question. How was your week?
Do we say the week or do we include the week prior to that where we lost?
So last week we recorded an episode and
Fire
it
episode.
was a good episode, but something happened to the SD card.
Technical difficulties.
So we had to re-record it.
The ocean ate it.
So they had a really great week, you know? A great week.
For real.
Yeah.
I
Something
actually
happened.
enjoyed our week.
So you go first, Aman. What happened?
What happened? The best day of my life happened since the last episode.
What was that best day? Tell us about it.
I faced death.
You
And
did?
it felt good. Why you're laughing?
I'm sorry.
Nah,
I
I'll
don't know
tell
where
the
this is
story.
going, but go on.
I got rear-ended by a drunk guy right after I was coming from Bible study 2.
That car,
You know,
Spirit is working, huh?
that car, the back of it, you could feel the wind hitting it.
the lights weren't there.
But, you know, I'm not scared because I'm right with God.
Uh-huh.
I knew I was going to meet him, but he said, it's not your time.
Oh, man.
But that was an amazing experience. Like, you know, it's good to say now because it's been like around a week and a half. So I'm chilling now. But man, I got rear-ended on this top.
Describe it. How did it feel?
How did it feel? Like step by step?
The situation.
Yeah.
Like, break
Okay.
it down for us.
There's going to be like 3 clips, okay? Because the first part is like right what happened. So I'm stopping at the red light. I'm going to change the music, right? And then you know how like as you're like creeping up into the red light, you like press the brake slowly.
Yeah.
And then I pressed it, I stopped, right? And then right the moment I pick up my phone, I feel like this, you know, just like inertia. I don't know what.
So
I don't
you
know
were
how
on
to
your
describe
phone. That's what you told
it.
me.
No, I stopped. I was changing the
Hey,
song.
how was your appearances? Because that
Yeah.
No.
Officer is that guy right
I
here.
was just gonna press the, you know, the
Yeah.
next. Don't incriminate me like that. But then I felt the second like after I got hit, I was like, dang, did I press the brake that hard? You know when you press the brake so hard, you like move back or forward, and I'm like, okay, that can't be it. And then within like 3 seconds, I knew what was going on. Like, okay, I got hit. I looked up to the light. Okay, it's red, and I said, oh dang, am I getting T-boned because I was in an intersection?
Yeah.
I looked to the left, and everything happened slow motion, and like you don't realize the impact.
No. I'm sorry.
But then right after I got hit, I looked to the left. There was no car coming, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I'm about to get paid.
I did not realize how big of a damage
The
it was.
bolsa, the bag.
And then this is okay. That's clip 1, okay? The second clip, I want to give a big shout out to this dude that I met.
Good Samaritan.
And you know what's funny?
Good citizen.
Because we're going to talk about this later on too. So in Bible study, we were reading the book of James, you know? And I won't get to the other part of the story, but Dagan was telling me to read the book of James. And this guy's name is James. And so the back of my car was gone, right? And then he just like looks at me through the back of the window. And he's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm good. I thought he was the one that hit me. And then he says, he's running away. I'm like, who's running away? The guy that hit you. And then I'm like,
Hit and
oh.
run, that's crazy.
But then at that point, I was talking to the police. So like, I didn't really have the time to chase a guy.
Yeah.
And then as I was doing that, there were cars driving by me just recording. I'm like, what are they recording? And I look outside at the back of the car. That joint is gone, bro. It's cut in half. And then
It's not cut in half.
Nah,
It's
it's not.
bad, but it's not
That's
like
bad,
that.
but it's
Okay, but my first reaction
What
was
hit
like,
you, bro?
My first reaction, like, I didn't know where to look. Like, there was no trunk. Like, I couldn't open anything. Like, you know, it was just gone. But
He said it
then,
was cut in half, like the car split in two.
Man got hit by the knife.
no, but
Moses said it, yo. My fault.
no, the biggest hero that day is James, bro. That man, not only did he stay with me, right? He waited for the police to come, and he waited until like, you know, everything was done. He was like, yo, he even offered to give me a ride. Even the next day, he checked up on me, bro.
And he was on the clock, right?
Yeah, he was on the clock too. He was working. He
Who
stopped
did you
work.
call and that person did not pick up?
You got it. Look. This accident happened 5 minutes from my house. It was at what time? 10 o'clock?
10:21.
I fell asleep. Min larg.
Sadly.
Yeah.
That's actually commendable. If you fall asleep at that time.
I fell asleep. I would have came. I would have came if I answered the phone.
If I answered the phone,
But that was my part. But I'm not the only one that faced death.
The same road,
The same road. That road
the
is
same
cursed.
week, a couple days before. What happened?
I got into an accident. Waffle. I didn't
Basically,
mean to say that.
nobody here could drive.
Okay, hold on.
No.
Both of us are
Look,
innocent.
Exactly.
What
thank
you mean by that?
He's innocent. I'm innocent as well. Okay, I'll tell you guys my story. Basically, I left one of our friends' house and they were there, and I was saying what's up to them because it was New Year's, right? And I stopped at a red light, and I knew I stopped because the person on the other side of the street, like it was an intersection, stop sign, right? The person on the other side of me, like the witness, he didn't come to a full stop yet. Like I saw him like literally driving down, and so I came to a full stop, and then I'm like rolling, but like I hit the gas a little bit, right? Because I'm trying to go past the green light on the other side of the street, and so basically, all I saw, this is what I saw.
Going this way?
Yes, and then the guy came like on the from the left side, and then all I saw was like a bright flashlight, and then just a red car in front of me.
Dang.
Yeah, and you know what's so crazy? Like, one, I thought I hit a person because like I saw the door a little bit, and then like the passenger was calling 911, but the driver got out the car and he was just yelling like literally on top of his lung, and I'm thinking like I killed someone. Like
And
that's
he
literally
was-
my first thought that came to my mind.
And he was trying to get past you quick enough before you.
like he didn't
go
come
on
to a
your-
full stop.
Yeah.
That's what the witness
And the
said.
people there were like, the driver was underage, right?
Yeah, he was underage and he didn't have a license. And so the police came and they asked him, and then he was like, oh, like I don't have a license and stuff. So
The same thing that happened to the back of his car happened to the front.
Yeah.
my front, and it's not even my car, it's my dad's car. But glory to God, nothing like serious. I'm not injured or anything. Neither is he. But
Yeah, thank God.
there's just something up in the air, man. There's some
Same week.
I like
spirit.
it. I like it. This is what I mean.
Hey, I
man
like
thrives off
tests.
negative energy,
I like
bro.
testings.
You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
it says those who endure testing. You know, I like testings.
What
but-
James say? He
Yeah.
literally starts off with
No,
that.
I'm telling you, as soon as I got home, I told y'all this. Like, Holy Spirit was like, go read James 4. And at the end of James 4, this is what it says. For what shall you know what tomorrow will be like? Your life is like the morning fog. It's here for a little while and it's gone. And then I said, wow.
That boy memorized it, bro.
I was like, Holy Spirit really out here just talking to me. Like,
For real.
like your life is not really like promised. Like, tomorrow's not promised at all. I promise you. So I was just like, I couldn't sleep. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Cool.
People used to say this thing where you have two lives. The second life starts the moment you realize you only have one life.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I'm so grateful like for that experience, because I'm okay, I'm chilling, you know. But I realized I was worried about so much irrelevant stuff. That same
That's
day,
what I'm saying.
I was worried about an internship next summer. I have not seen tomorrow. Why am I worried about next summer?
Facts.
I was worried about like little arguments with people. Why did I care? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not
In the
gonna lie
moment,
to you.
yeah. It could have all been over.
Even today, like why do I care now? You know what I'm saying?
You care a little bit.
I'm not like, even today I feel bad because there's like a fellowship event. I can't make it because I have to do schoolwork. Like, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
it's
weird.
good to find a balance as well, but knowing
Exactly, yeah.
and
Because
reminding.
sometimes, like, when stuff like this happens, you're like, oh, like, nothing matters. But
yeah.
then, just be more sober about it. But it's crazy, though. Same week, both of y'all had big experiences that changed y'all.
Yeah, it really
Change the
does.
aspect.
He doesn't seem to be like, I don't know. Maybe yours is more internal.
Do you want me like to take off my shirt? Hey, do you believe in Jesus?
No,
Just
I
start
just
spreading the
been,
gospel.
I just been like, not careless in a sense, but this is so weird, right? You know how fast society would have moved on,
Yeah.
you know? And I don't blame them.
No,
It's not their fault.
They would just mean with like, oh, people will bury you, and 2 hours later they'll be eating lunch.
Yeah, like, and like, it's not their fault. What do you mean? Like, I would do the same thing to someone like
Why you
this.
gotta put it like
That's a-
that, bro? Why you gotta put it like that, bro?
It's a fact, right? So, taking life too seriously in a
Damn.
sense,
you think about it.
you see what I mean? It's just like,
Literally 2 hours later, your service
2 hours
could be
is
at
max,
9,
bro.
11.
I'm telling you,
I eat some Chick-fil-A or something.
it's a
All right. this man is
imagine
Chick-fil-A,
catering Chick-fil-A
man.
to a funeral.
This
That's
man is
crazy.
Chick-fil-A.
But no, that was, every time I see this guy,
We have something to bond
yeah,
about.
yeah, it's like amazing. Like the songs, like he sent me a song
Yeah.
by Mesfin Gutu.
Yeah.
It's been like, there has not been one day where I've went after that day not
Without
listening to that
listening to
song.
it, yeah, I'm telling you.
It's
that
as
is
if he
different.
was there next to me. He wrote that song as it was happening.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
telling you, there's certain things like I love Miss because
Sometimes,
like,
do y'all think that, obviously, like, this situation helped y'all, I guess, be more sober, but did it have to be this serious for y'all to get this? To get the
I
message?
feel like there was
I don't
some things like for me personally, my walk that I wasn't. This is what my theory is, because I was talking to Sam, and then I was like, I don't know if this is a lesson, or I don't know if this is like a sign from God, and be like, okay, listen, like you're focusing on the wrong things, like not the wrong things, but there might be some things that I'm not like minding, or like I might get smallly convicted about, but like I'm not taking fully action on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel.
And so I feel like a lesson, as well as like to constantly double check like what I'm doing with my life and how I'm doing it, and it's like if it's serving the purpose of the glory of God. Does that make sense?
Also, we didn't plan on this, so it was out of our control. So it feels like
he didn't plan on it. Like he drove straight to someone.
It feels more like it's more shocking, you know, because
shocking.
if my parents told me, hey, you know, focus on these things, I expect that from my parents. I expect that from my friends, right? But when it is something I never expected, and you know, comes from left wing, you're like, okay, there's gotta have more meaning to it. Like I'm a petty person, you know, and I be holding grudges. Why do I be doing that? Yeah. Like who cares, you know? Yeah. But on the same side too, it's like what you just said. They be having lunch after 2 hours. Yeah. Don't take things too seriously. Yeah. If it's in your control it.
Control, yeah.
You know?
That's the biggest lesson.
Yeah.
Because this was not nobody's control.
That's what I'm saying.
Until it happened.
What about you? What have you been learning from life lately?
Definitely
You're
not
weak.
That's serious. But it's just, it's crazy how like a lot of people have been getting to, like, not even trying to make it a joke. Okay. Like, a lot of people getting into accidents a lot lately, especially in our friend group.
Oh, Helen told me, you know,
she got on one too?
Tell that story, bro.
Shout out to Halu, huh?
What happened?
Nothing. Another car accident. Yeah.
But even just like when I got into accident a couple like months ago, it wasn't as bad as y'all. But it's like when it happens, like time just freezes. You're like you forget everything. You forget all your issues.
Okay, but in that, like, looking back, the time that everything was going slow motion, I was at peace, bro.
Yeah, peace. Like, but then it strikes you like.
But I was right with God, so I'm not scared of that. Like, you know. But like the 3 to 5 seconds, everything going slow motion, like, you know, you just breathe.
You kind of reset.
Yeah.
Like you just wake up, you're like, oh,
okay,
the life is real. Like this could have ended really bad, bro.
Wait, I don't want to put him on this spot, but remember when we used to go to the gym? This man used to be late for certain reasons. You want to tell them that certain reason? Come on, just tell them, because you know.
I don't, to be honest, I forgot.
Huh?
Which one is it?
Two of them. Two great incidents that happened.
But they weren't that big.
Yeah.
So what happened was.
Tell the full story.
I got into an accident.
Going to the gym.
You didn't get into an accident. You caused the accident.
I caused one accident. I just tapped the guy, right? I looked down
down on
my phone. I look up. It was a car. I stopped, and then it was like a little hole poked into the back of his thing from my license plate. My license plate's nail. Just poked a little hole into the back of his car.
His car is weak.
Yeah.
Heck? Well, you have a really strong nail.
Then a week later,
got the bill.
I kind of scraped somebody else. To be honest, I feel like the second one happened because I was driving worried.
Yeah.
Oh. I had my first accident ever.
Yeah.
I feel like you get this PTSD or like this little, like, you know, you don't drive as like freely as you used to.
True. I haven't driven ever since.
Well, you know, back home, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, since I've been driving since the accident, like, I'm always like fully cautious.
Of course.
Like,
way too cautious sometimes.
No.
You be waiting for a car 20 seconds away, bro.
No. But listen, the only reason I do that is because I'd rather be safe there, because I don't know what that person is doing. You know, same reason how the red car that cut me off. But
that's dangerous too, because you know, sometimes when you're driving, like, if you don't commit to something, you might cause another accident. Like, if you know cars coming.
That's why I be waiting, because like, you know, like, what if I'm turning and then the light turns yellow or something like that, and then
That's true.
You never know. So I'd rather be cautious. But one of the things is, like, in Ethiopia, going back to the motherland, people like pray and stuff like before they leave the house. Like,
oh yeah, my dad prays, my mom prays.
Yeah, like right before they leave the house, when they get in the car, like even when they come back, they pray like, okay, thank you God for bringing us back safely. Like, I never fully thought of that until recently. Like, I don't know, I just get out the house, just faith.
I used to before the accident, me and my friend Ayo, we used to ride to school, right? And then literally that same week, he was like, yo, we should start praying before, you know, going to class, like before driving. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. And we've been praying. By the way, me and him are like
buddies.
Paul and Silas, bro. We be in prison, but you know, I never understood how Paul and Silas they used to worship in prison. Me and him, we be laughing every single day, but we be going through it.
Yeah,
it's amazing. But
education.
Yeah, the prayer part is definitely right. And also, one thing I would say is, listen, okay, tomorrow's not promised. Get right with God right now, okay? Today. I said we be having this idea when I'm 25, 27, I'm a start going to church, I'm gonna start family right now. Let me have fun, Brody. The next second is not promised. You driving your car right now, you listening to this, T-boned, and then you'll be gone. Like you don't have a chance. You be in the apartment sitting down, bro, and then something explodes. You'll be gone like gas tanks. I've seen that happen a lot. You heard that? I mean, not heard, not seen. Heard. You know, you heard that happen. There was like an explosion of an apartment like a couple of years back, like on the same road as mine. You know, you just get right with God right now, bro. Like, you don't laugh that much. I was trying to be serious for a little bit.
You listen to this in your car, boom, T-bone, you're gone.
No, I mean, it's just a reality. It's out of your control. Don't be putting God off like on your terms. I don't know.
When you look at other things like people who pass by your accident, like recording, that could be them in a couple of weeks. You never know.
This man prophesied a whole accident.
No, I don't prophesy. It just could happen.
No, you know the way you said it.
You said, boom, T-bone, you're gone.
Because I remember because after the accident, when somebody couldn't answer, I had to call my other backup, which is Ayo, you know? Mm-hmm. And then he came, and then the whole accident, since I was okay, I didn't care. He said, imagine if you were T-boned, if there was a car in front of you. Yeah. What happened to the back of my car could have happened to the front of my car if there was
side.
My car is plastic, bro. I just realized that. Should I say the brand?
Why not? They don't.
Okay.
Nissan 2015 Altima white, okay? That joint is terrible.
The brand, not the whole code.
Like, bro, put a picture of this when you clip this, bro. There was no trunk. There was no handle, bro. Like,
wait, what was it? What was it? What part of your car was on the ground? The exhaust?
Yeah. No, I pointed that out.
Broke apart like a puzzle, bro.
No, but this is a good lesson on the side of that. I just want to say, if y'all ever get in an accident, don't call Bobby, because he'll never pick up. Because I called him too. This man did not pick up, and he was like down the street.
They had the same accident on the same road.
He was like 5 minutes away.
And I was in the middle of both of them.
That's why you lost
don't
your
call
phone.
him after 8 p.m.
Maybe that's why you lost.
That's a punishment.
God said you don't even need it anyways. Take it.
No purpose for this.
Hey, good times.
But hey, wasn't it like
you laugh it off later?
Wasn't it a good feeling though? I've had my first accident. I'm chill now. Also, my first like experience of like actually, you know,
living on danger.
Yeah, I don't know. Since I'm not hurt, it's so hard to say I was close to death.
Bruise right here.
Yeah, this hopefully.
You know, he's been thinking about going to therapy.
Oh, it's like a physical therapist because.
Are you kidding me?
No, not because I'm hurt. Just to make sure like because I'm gonna be honest, bro. Even though I'm okay, the guy was drunk, right? And he hit me hard. He was moving at like over 50 miles an hour.
We hit you hard, bro. We
seen the proof.
So the fact that I'm like the chair I was sitting on is broken, right? Damn. So the fact that I'm okay, I'm like, I mean, God protects me. I know that. Yeah. But also scientifically speaking, doesn't make sense.
I mean, actually, this is a good time to speak about it.
No, it's not. We'll talk about another time.
Yeah, we'll talk about on a happy day. Yeah. This is a happy day. Who cares? I went to the hospital to get checked, and then I went like because I was okay, but then they're like, you have to get checked. My parents were like, get checked. So I went there, and they sent me to the emergency for some reason because it was just a car accident, even though it happened like a week ago. And then the lady the nurse, she's like, why did it take you a week to come? I said, okay, listen, I'm okay, but what is like something in my brain, you know, like internal bleeding or something. And then so I got checked. I'm fine as far as I know. And so the physical therapist, they're gonna make sure like my my bones and stuff are not hurt, which I would know if they were hurt, but I'll just go get it. Hopefully the insurance, Progressive or State Farm, y'all better have my money. I want that joint cash to me. Y'all know my address. For real, I want that joint. The budget has been running low too. I have not worked on like
money and I need it now.
Bro, I worked the whole summer to buy this car and it was gone. I want that money ASAP, bro.
That's State Farm. You don't know
State
my
Farm.
address.
No. They know my address.
True.
I got the police report. I want that money ASAP.
You're not helping yourself. I'll help you.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, wait. Is this bad?
Yes.
Oh no. Why? What's wrong with it?
No, we'll find out when the new car comes.
Well, in that case, everything I said is a joke.
No, it's not.
This is a joke. I mean, why wouldn't they pay me? This is their job.
You're in the rights.
You're in the rights. Yeah. That's the way you're saying.
I'm just saying though.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But even that, like, you're probably gonna get a better car. You know, this is
God's
I
plan.
mean, anything is better than that
God's
car.
plan.
That car is a death trap. Don't ever drive that car, bro.
Bro, the
I
mirror
can't.
used to.
Bro, the chair broke.
No.
The chair you were sitting on broke.
This is how bad it was. The airbag didn't even go off. Like, if I was hit from the front, I would have been gone.
You would have smacked. Okay, let me stop.
No. Anywho,
They
these are
kept
the life
asking me.
lessons we've been learning.
I guess my life lesson is surviving.
Pick up the phone.
Yeah. Please.
This last week, I haven't had a phone.
Mm-hmm. How's that though?
It's been good.
He went back
I've
in
been sleeping
the old days,
peacefully.
bro.
I text him. I was like, pick up the computer.
'Cause look, I have a MacBook, so I'll be calling them. This man says, pick up your computer.
What am I supposed to say?
I promise you, if MacBooks, like if you could like use 4G, I'll be taking it outside with me, bro.
You can.
Nah,
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, you need Wi-Fi for it.
Oh, dang.
You can connect to your.
But do you be walking around? Do you be walking around the house like with it like on your hand?
Come on, now, bro.
No, like how would you?
I'm like, hello? Nah, bro. I'll be putting it on the sofa or something.
Dang, that's
terrible.
fun though.
It was an eventful week for everybody, you know?
Is it?
I know we've been gone for 2 weeks, but yeah, we just wanted to fill you guys in.
Yeah. I feel like whatever we're doing, it just like something just kind of gets in the way, and like we have to get through that. To
What
get
gets
to
in the
what
way?
we-
Oh, this.
I don't know, just like things. I don't know. Just
I mean,
like
it's life.
school. Yeah, exactly. Like
But it
when
gives
you
us
plan
reason to
something.
talk about.
Yes, it doesn't really like when you plan something. I feel like even in James 4, that's what it says. Who he plans something and boasts about it. It's a sin, man, because you're leaning on your own understanding. But it goes on to say, like I feel like we depend on our own like plans. You're like, oh, next week I got an exam, I gotta study for that. Next week I got this job interview, whatever it is. Because we often say, yeah, exactly. We often say like some things that we do have to do, right?
Mhm.
Which is normal, but at the same time, we also have to like be thoughtful of
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
what tomorrow holds, and we don't know what tomorrow holds. So
Today has enough of its own trouble.
yeah, and
Do
then
not worry about
yesterday's
what
had his
tomorrow
own.
brings.
Tomorrow is different. Tomorrow, you don't know what's coming tomorrow. You don't
Yeah.
know what
Just- that's so crazy.
Just
man.
get
Good
right
or
with
bad.
God, bro.
That's so crazy.
Just get right with God.
That's what we're gonna say.
Do y'all have any other stuff to talk about? Because I have. This time,
Mhm.
every time I had a thought,
Mm.
I saved it in my head. I have so much.
This
Pick
man
1 to
hasn't
3.
talked about it for a week.
Two. This is funny.
Okay.
Not really funny. It's actually traumatic experience for me.
Traumatic.
Traumatic. No, because it's funny depending on how you see it.
Okay, good call.
I am tired of pastors asking us to hold hands when we pray.
Wait,
Let me tell you.
wait,
Let me
wait,
tell
wait,
you why.
wait,
Let me
wait.
tell you why. Okay.
Sweaty hands?
I have one of the sweatiest hands ever. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like,
okay, that's why
you know
he's
how
going
sweaty it
with
was.
this.
You know how sweaty it is. Back in the day when we used to play like PS4, they used to make me wear gloves. Okay. Okay. This is how bad it is. No, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. My friends know.
Hold up.
Okay, I've tried everything. I
Wait,
can't be
what,
saved. Okay.
What kind of gloves?
I don't know. Anything.
You know the yellow ones before you start doing the additional.
The construction gloves?
Not even the construction ones.
So last
Before you
week,
clean the house, you wear the
Nah,
big ones.
I just wear gloves, right? So last week, I'm at church with my mom, right, with God, like I said, right? And the pastor is like, hold hands and pray. And I'm telling you, it was counterproductive. Because I was thinking about praying.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the lady next to me that has to hold my hands. Like Niagara Falls on her hand. Like, this feels so bad. Like, and I'm like, listen, I don't care about COVID. I do not care about COVID, okay? But COVID, bro, like, can we stop this? Just... I don't know.
This man turned into a clown today, bro.
No, this is true because
That boy said
this is enough. I'm tired of this. Is a PSA to all preachers, pastors worldwide,
you,
bro.
You don't want to hold hands during.
No, let's just pray.
No, I feel you. Even when just dapping people up, I be having sweaty hands too. I hit them with the.
Bro, it'd be awkward though.
I hit them with the.
It'd be awkward though, cause I'd be like,
What are you
doing
on?
mass with my friends, right? And like the moment I start doing mass, just running, right? So they go for the dab, and then I'm like, hey, and it's just
makes
awkward.
it makes them feel like, oh, I'm sorry.
This one girl learned her lesson the hard way. She said, I don't care.
Niagara
And
Falls,
then
here we go.
she felt that joint.
She took a dip in the pool.
Nah, but I would say like I feel like I would rather like instead of holding hands and like I'd rather like be like on our knees like I don't know how to explain.
Oh
it,
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
Like,
that's cool.
Even
Like,
just holding hands, I just be like this.
but if you don't know the person, it's awkward.
You know,
Yeah.
okay? Or maybe like be like,
She had a boyfriend.
alright, bro. I don't think
why are
your
you
boy.
bringing this up? Like
I'm not gonna hug
doesn't
her if she
really
had a
help.
boyfriend. What the heck?
If it's a girl, maybe
sister in Christ.
Huh?
I mean, if it's prayer, but just pray. To
We don't
yourself,
have
you
enough
gotta-
time to like explain that during prayer, you know.
I guess.
But yeah.
Okay, what's your other one?
That's real shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though.
My other one.
Yeah.
My other one is
It's
not
not
funny. I think it's
really
more
an
serious.
issue.
No, it is.
That's
If you
really-
have it, if you're struggling,
Yeah.
with it, why not?
It's out of my control.
Just hold them like right here, like.
So you can sweat on the wrist.
Or what I did was,
Nice.
what I did was like I just fist up like my arm and I just let them hold me, right? But then like they just look at me and they're like, oh, you know, like let me get your arm.
Yeah.
And then so they like I try to give them a way out,
And
but
when
they
you're
don't.
doing
They
it,
don't
you
be like,
can't. You won't focus on the prayer. You're like, oh my goodness.
yeah, bro. I'd be like, oh, it's weird.
Okay.
My other one is not
Serious.
as funny. It's just
Why just say the
Let's go.
most
What is
dumbest
it, number
thing?
one? We're at
So-
number one?
yeah. Did I say 3?
No, we did
You
2.
said 2.
Okay, I think
That's
there's
the
3.
last
Yeah.
one.
This one is it's like basically I went to visit my friend, right, from high school. I went to visit her at a different college, and then she just basically accused me of like being judgmental, right? But then I thought about it more, because like, she was like, "Oh, we have an event at this college. You should come, right?" And I'm like, no, I wouldn't." She's like, "Oh, you shouldn't come anyways. You're judgmental, right?" And then I realized, which is like, I understand where she's coming from. You know, I have this persona of like being a Christian person, and the party wasn't practically something I would be interested in, right? But then I thought about it. If you invited me to like your house and I know there was a party and I walk in there, I would try to be neutral. I wouldn't co-sign it because that's not me. But I also wouldn't be like, ew, you know, like that's judgmental. But she interpreted me being neutral as me being judgmental. So I want to make it very clear.
Here it goes.
Me, Emmanuel, I do not care if you snort 50 pounds of cocaine, okay? I personally don't care. I'm gonna be real, okay?
Like you get there.
That is your life. Because I'm not
today, my
judgmental.
guy?
Hold on. Are you okay? I think the car accident
Hold
got
up.
to him. What?
Interpreted and
Okay, we're back. Me personally as Emmanuel, I don't
Don't
care.
repeat
No,
what
no,
you said.
because people think I care. No. Let's make it clear for
Okay,
real.
I'm sorry,
Because
go.
I'm not judgmental in that sense. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't participate.
yeah, but you don't have to go either.
Yeah, I don't have to go either. So, but if I found a situation like I didn't know that party was gonna be like that, and I'm just like straight faced, I'm not being judgmental. I'm just not comfortable there. Does that make sense?
That's fair.
So I don't know. Is there like this idea like Christians are judgmental? There is, I understand. But I just want to let y'all know, for me at least, this is my opinion. This is not tied to you guys have your own opinion.
Yeah.
That kind of like pressed my buttons. I'm like, I don't care what you do. I don't care that much.
No, I mean, if it's not judgmental, if what's it called again, I wouldn't go if I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, but imagine you didn't know. Like she's
Oh,
like, oh, come over to
I would
my
leave.
friend's house.
I would leave. I'd just be like, I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable.
got
I would
things to
leave.
do.
That'd be.
I was like
not
4 hours
doing
away.
that, I just tell her like, I don't feel comfortable here. I don't
I
want.
was 4 hours away. I couldn't just leave.
Go with issue number 3.
Oh, I think that the
You should have went on Discover the Place.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
The school wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
damn.
that's judgmental.
Well, I would say my school is better, and you know I don't even.
Our school.
I,
Hey.
no,
My fault, OG.
no, I can squeeze in a
I'm
book.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Issue number 3.
I think they were just 2. I don't know why I said 3. How about you?
You gave us 2 the best clips. This is episode.
Facts.
I've been holding this. I was like, I actually rehearsed what I was gonna say because you know I have an issue of like
You
speaking.
said it wrong because the way you said cocaine.
250 pounds of coke. I was like, where did you get this from?
No, because like I don't care. That's what I meant. Like as if when I say I don't care about like if you're my friend, I will obviously tell you, hey, you know, let's not do this, right? But if you're a stranger, we don't have a relationship. I'm not judging you. I also don't think I'm a better person than you. We just don't have the same issues. We don't struggle with the same things.
Okay.
Also, if it's unbelievers too,
Yeah,
and I know I'm not gonna expect them to conform to me
facts.
because they're not under the same like law. Obviously, if you don't believe, I'm not gonna be expect them to do Christian stuff.
That's
You
what I'm
get
saying.
So I'm not gonna just step off.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining this episode.
Okay, y'all talk, man.
No, please.
How can we come after that?
Yeah, we cannot beat that.
That's what I'm saying. This is for the first. I be having thoughts like this, but then I forget them. So this time, I like saved it in my head.
Yeah.
So y'all should do the same, man. I know this guy has.
I really don't.
That-
I can't. I
That guy is
can't.
one of the funniest persons, bro.
I'm funny unintentionally.
No,
I
keep telling you
I
to
just
do
say
like
something
a stand-up
huh?
comedy, like try like an open
Yeah, you
mic.
told me that before, and you said you heard the jokes I've said. Like, yeah,
No, for real.
they don't fit out here,
Imagine
man.
the
Just-
crowd just goes
yeah.
silent.
No, that's you.
Okay, think of
trying
this,
to get
think
a
of
way
this,
out.
Think of this. Behind this camera right here, think of 6,000 people.
Imagine seeing 6,000 people like in the stadium.
Bro,
Exactly.
I can't talk to one person. You know me.
Exactly. So I can't say my jokes up there.
So guys,
there's like this comedian, right? Basically, it was like his best friend's like first day doing stand-up comedy, and then so like 20 minutes before his best friend got on stage, the comedian went up and told the whole audience, "Do not laugh, no matter how funny the joke is. Do not laugh." Right? And so the whole audience took the joke, and then the best friend came. This man stood there 20 minutes, just bombed it.
That's probably like one of the worst feelings, right? I'll probably just walk out.
Is that a good friend or a
all
bad
you hear
friend?
is crickets. All you hear, it's kind of funny, but it's like it's not bad as like something out of line. You know what I mean? 'Cause there's some people who take pranks like way out of.
It's also good because the guy bombed. Like you, as a comedian, you should have bombed one time, so you know how it feels. So you're not scared the next time. Exactly. So if
You think I can be a comedian?
I think you would be an amazing comedian, bro. I swear.
This man be lying to me. I swear
Bobby,
to you.
if I can.
Comedian.
No.
Like
I say something's out of pocket sometimes because I find it
You're
funny.
funny, but I don't know. Comedian is like a different, like not that type of funny. It's like you gotta write a joke, hit it.
I
on
can't
time.
write a joke.
late night was Daggy. A late night show? You're so
This
like
man said,
chill to
who do you
talk
think? Who do you think I am?
No,
who do you think I am?
bro. If you had your own show, I think you'd be perfect. Like late night show, like in the future.
Late
See,
night with
remember
Daggy.
earlier how we said this man gassed us up, and then when we failed,
No, this is an actual issue. This man, like his compliments, they're not realistic.
facts.
All they do is like set you up for failure. When we give him compliments, he doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
But his compliments don't even make sense.
Yes,
We
they
had
really don't.
we had enough good clips today, so let's not bring up you guys complimenting me and me failing. Okay, that'll be for a different episode.
Nah.
That'll be
This
for a
man's
different episode.
our compliments to him are realistic. Like, okay, bro, you're
You got
this,
good
you're that.
attributes.
Yeah.
Is Daggy not funny?
He's
That's
funny.
it. That's it.
My man said you should be a
That's-
comedian, a stand-up comedian.
That's
No,
my
you
only
should give
attribute.
it a shot.
Why? So I can
Why
fail?
not? No. What happened to me when you guys
What do
hyped
you
me
mean?
up?
You didn't
We
try,
don't
my
know.
guy.
You didn't try. Yeah,
I
fact.
told y'all how many times.
Once you fail once.
Yes.
How many more times
my
do you want
guy,
me to
that-
fail?
y'all see that?
Imagine
Y'all see
missing
that?
one shot and quitting basketball.
He can't
Nah.
quit basketball.
That's okay.
You know
Perfect
why
for
he
that
can't.
sport.
Yeah, perfect for that sport.
Perfect.
That's the only thing.
Great sport.
I got into that because you're tall, play.
Mm.
And then I neglected school. That's why I'm dumb now.
You got a beard. Good. You're somewhere good in life. Man.
You know now
Remember that.
it means nothing. Because I've heard y'all say that so many times.
Nah, yeah, that's a good day.
No value. Doesn't relate
I
to
already
You don't
know
hold
the
that
currency.
value.
I know the
You
issue
gotta
with
hold
you.
it for yourself. Man.
You don't believe us.
Yes.
That's what it is.
I believed you, and then what happened?
You blocked it off in your head. That
I
you won't take
believed you,
any-
and then what happened?
one time, one mistake.
time. One mistake. It happens.
Remember that example. Imagine you could try for a team, you make a team, you miss one shot, you walk off the course. I'm done. Just good.
That's how you get cut.
Bobby's analogies are crazy, bro.
He's
not wrong though.
Yeah, I'm not
We're just trying.
wrong.
We're
That's
just
okay.
trying. We want to help you as much.
We,
as
we would
possible.
have an episode dedicated to our attributes one day.
Sure.
Let it not be that today.
What do you got going on?
Yeah, for real, Bobby.
Nothing.
Hey, this episode has been funny. I just been listening to you, bro.
Yeah.
You speak. I talk too much today, though.
Straight chatting, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. We need to give you more freedom.
I brought.
That's
I brought
right.
my
The way
shit
he
up
was
the
talking,
table.
it seemed like he was holding it in since the pandemic,
No,
bro.
bro. I swear, like, no. I had this thought for the last episode,
Okay.
and then I forgot it. Don't you remember when you asked us, like, what you got going on today? I'm like, dang, I told you I had stuff, but I forgot them. So they came back to me throughout this week, and then I also failed an exam yesterday.
Okay.
But
How was that?
it was just
Bombed it.
like that combined with the car accident. Like I was mad at myself for caring too much that I failed. I'm like, if you were gone on last Thursday, you don't have to worry about this. So be grateful you even got a chance to fail.
Exactly.
So
Go
yeah.
Wes. Go Wes.
So I'm the only person living life. What about you?
I just got group projects, buddy. That's it. I'm tired of my.
still getting cooked by-
I'm tired of my classmates. But
So again, yeah.
yeah, chill. Yeah, just group projects, honestly. And that's it. Honestly,
You enjoying it?
Huh?
You enjoying it?
No.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
This man never enjoyed school, bro. I don't know why you asked this question.
That's true.
It's not because of like some personal stuff, right? It's because it's not that I don't enjoy. I don't want to say that,
Okay.
but I don't have. I guess some people can relate, but like I don't have the energy to actually learn. Like, no, it's just like I'm sorry, but like it's like I do my homeworks, right? Cool, whatever. But like personally, to take the time out and be like, let me study, and hard, difficult.
No,
Damn.
studying is
Difficult.
crazy.
Yeah.
So what is?
I never studied. Sorry to say that.
Yeah.
Don't study
Gashi,
people.
you heard
study.
this?
No, I mean, Partially, he knows.
Sometimes I've been thinking like, how much
Yeah.
greater would I have been if I studied?
Yeah.
I never studied.
You know how last semester I studied, right?
And then that boy came out A plus, A plus, A
Yeah.
plus.
I
I think
passed that
that's what
class with a
happened.
98. Yeah.
I have not seen a 98 since like sophomore year of high school. That's crazy.
No, but like I still do well for my classes, honestly. But like me by studying, I mean like I don't go beyond
What you're required.
yeah
to do.
what you're required to.
10
I do
p.m.
what I'm 10 p.m. man. Hey.
If you don't know by 10 p.m., you wrap it up, go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
that was me last semester. I know what's going on now. You know,
The question
semester
now
just
is,
started.
within our circumstances, with our culture, what is the justification to drop out?
Oh,
I can't get
Money's
into
not enough. Our parents, you can bring them $1 billion, they'll be like, oh, but no
that. You
degree.
didn't get your degree.
no.
What's justification?
Justification to drop out. The only way you could drop out for me is if you have something like coming up for you, like
What is it coming up?
like other business or something that's actually you see like the fruit of it.
Can you drop out based on potential?
No, like
No.
you see it like
No.
actually like.
You see,
you see
that your
progress.
business like
What is
proceeding
that?
fruits.
Okay,
like,
let's say this. You're in high school.
Profit? Like money or?
Profit, most likely profit for a Habesha parent.
That's what I'm
profit.
saying. But how much? Bro,
profit or like even like connections. Like if you're having good connection, like
would your
you can
parents
find a
understand that?
way, huh?
Connection.
Would your parents understand?
No, your parents will up. Okay,
They will never
They only
understand,
understand
It's
what's
not.
profit.
It's not. They'll never understand. It's that they would prefer for you to focus on school and do whatever you gotta do, like on the side, whatever you're interested in. It's a lot, but
It's impossible, I would say.
it's not impossible. Honestly, we're doing this when we're doing school. Think about it that way.
Like, we do
you
this
can
once
say-
a week.
To be honest,
My
your
brother
parents-
here does all
Okay,
the hard
yes,
work.
once a week, right? But like even that, you're still setting time to do that. Like you gotta prioritize it, right? If you really want to do something, you'll find the time. You'll time.
At some
Like,
point though,
business.
it's gonna come to a point where you gotta focus all your energy on one of them,
Yeah.
and that's when
Yeah.
you're gonna. Your parents will understand that. They think you're like a robot,
Yeah.
or your parents. To be honest, your mom or your dad, they just want you to have that degree.
Yeah. The good.
They just want you to be
I
good.
know. But I'm gonna
But-
be honest,
To be
bro.
said.
I'm not living life right now.
I'm not either.
It sucks.
No.
Like no, especially coming here from that summer, amazing summer.
Yeah.
Every single day we were living life,
Yeah.
and then now, like I'm thugging it out. I have no choice.
Yeah.
Like,
Thug it
I
out.
don't complain that I have to go to school even though my brain
But I
is fried.
promise you this: I'm graduating. I'm walking that stage.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
promise
be
you,
honest.
Yeah. Give me two. No,
Of
a
the
year
Lord
and a
Allah.
half.
Yeah, what did James
A
say?
year and a half.
Tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Tariq
Is that what it must go?
Is
Give me a
that-
year and a half. I'll try my best to get out of this place, walk that stage.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
telling you,
telling
my graduation party. We talked about this.
Mm.
Graduation party is gonna be a movie. I don't care.
And
4K.
I didn't have one for my high school
school?
graduation too.
You know why?
Telling you, yeah,
COVID.
Yeah.
yeah,
So my college graduation party,
it's gonna be amazing. We graduate the same year too.
All I know is the food is about to be.
Hey, hold on. Who niggas is that?
let's bring your own food, okay?
Yeah, actually make it that way. But I'll tell you this as well. Right after I graduate, right after my party, the next day, I'm traveling.
Flight.
Okay, I call first, but that's different. We will argue about that
I
later
don't
on.
mind.
Europe,
I'll even be last, so we can have all the party to mix together. And then the next day, 7 a.m., I'm at the airport.
Dago told me the funniest thing ever. He said, "I'll go anywhere. I'll go to Iraq with you."
Yeah. you can
Baghdad?
spread the good news there, man. I'm just saying, I would go anywhere. Like, imagine, like, how long you been in school? So it's like,
I have to repeat.
kindergarten.
6th grade. So
Damn.
it's like 13 years, bro.
This man is.
I did 6th grade in 3 different schools in 2 different countries.
Wow.
Which one was the best?
I failed them 3 times.
Damn, bro.
I didn't fail them 3 times. So 6th grade in
Imagine where he
Ethiopia.
can be right now. He could have been done with school.
That don't remind me of that. That just makes me more depressed, bro. But
Are you really 20?
No.
Wait, hold up. It's a grown man I'm sitting next to.
this is what happened. This is what happened. Okay.
Ask it a question.
This is what happened. So in Ethiopia,
How old are you really?
Nah.
Nah, yeah.
I'm my age. Y'all know my
What's
age.
your real age?
No, I don't think.
Wait, I'm older than you, right?
At this point, we don't know. You might be older
I'm
than me.
21.
I don't think so. You repeated 6th
Let me
grade
tell you what
3
happened.
times.
Let me no, not
How's that possible?
So
Yeah.
because the Ethiopian calendar year and the American calendar year is weird, right?
Yeah.
So I did have the school in Ethiopia, and I came back and I finished it off in America, and then I switched schools, and then the school like, "Dang, you're too stupid. Do it again." And then I did the 6th grade again, and then the whole year. I'm grateful for it, because the group of friends that I had, because I repeated class, they pushed me. I would have not cared about education if I was like a
Nah,
good
bro, in
level.
Ethiopia, I did not care about education, fool.
Really?
In Ethiopia.
Well, I did.
Ethiopia is like, their education is extremely like hard. Strict. Math,
Metrics.
Amharic, fool. Like, the whole system is hard. Like even like taking like big exams, You don't use calculators, nothing. You use like your hands, and so I didn't care. I would mostly be like, oh, I'm moving to America anyway, so I wouldn't really mind.
You knew since
Yeah,
you were young,
I
right?
knew, but like
I
it's
didn't
like
know, so
I
had to
still
care.
didn't try. Like I tried when I started like moving here, like middle school, honor roll, straight A's, whatever. But later on,
With the Hisa from Ethiopia, it was easier for you.
Later on, I was like, I don't know about
America's
that.
way
Like,
more easier for school.
of course it is.
Literally,
Yeah.
like, not try, make it, get an A.
But
Yeah,
we were doing
honestly,
fractions in 8th grade, bro.
Bro, they would let you graduate high school for fun.
Yeah, at this point, it's like everyone gets it.
Yeah.
Bro,
You get a diploma, you get a diploma, you get a
they're learning fractions in 8th grade.
No.
In Ethiopia, that's where you do like,
5th
you
grade.
know, yeah, 4th, 5th grade.
Yeah.
We were doing like functions in like 6th grade.
Yeah.
But like, it would be like different letters, but same concepts.
Yeah.
If that makes bro, the education system. I might just raise my kids in Ethiopia, to be honest. Like that's
It's not a bad idea, to be honest with you.
I think
Let's
that's the
get
main
there.
idea.
Yeah, James, but hey, you took it way too far ahead.
Yeah, dang.
Hey, it was an amazing episode. I didn't know where this episode was gonna go, but
I don't know that.
And-
I spoke too much. I don't know. You guys didn't speak enough. Y'all didn't have that much to say. I thought we were gonna be like, trading stories.
man of the match,
Yeah.
man of the match, Emmanuel Kabura.
Damn.
Did I offend anybody? I want to make sure. I want to apologize. And State Farm, I'm joking. I still want
Give
that
my
money,
man
but
his money.
respectfully,
We
I don't know.
appreciate y'all for tuning in. Sorry for the 2 weeks.
No show.
No show.
Yeah.
It was an issue. We're back and we're better.
Yeah, thank you for 7K on TikTok. Hopefully we hit 7K by then.
Probably gonna hit it.
Yeah,
OTD.
appreciate it.
We're out.
Pow.